So here we are at Titchwell Manor. So anyone who's not been before, this will give you an idea of the venue and the event spaces. You can see how close we are to the coast. You can almost see the coastline there. And the bedrooms, obviously a little bit higher up, you do get some sea views, which is beautiful. And you can head down there to the beach for your wedding photographs, which Richard will tell you about as well later. And you'll get some fantastic unique shots. To go to the hotel, here we are. So Eric might mention a little bit later, but Titchwell was a Victorian farmhouse that's been lovingly restored by Eric and his family to the beautiful 4-star boutique hotel that it is today. So coming through to the entrance, you have got instantly these beautiful 19th century characteristics here as we come into reception area. So this is where all of your guests will come in, they'll check in with the staff, go to their rooms, unpack perhaps, or if they are coming just for the wedding day, they could perhaps come into one of our lounges here, perhaps have a drink, sit down, have a chat and get ready for the ceremony. So usually our ceremonies take place in the conservatory or outside, and I will show you both. So coming through here, we've got the coffee lounge. So a really nice extra added space. Some couples can choose to pop their wedding cake on here, maybe some family photographs, but it is a nice added space that also kind of separates your end of the hotel for your wedding and the sort of public side as well. So that's like a nice separating there. Coming through to the garden room. Already you've got the light streaming in through, so it's really bright, light and airy. And I'll take you through to the conservatory. Here is our beautiful conservatory, which is absolutely ideal for ceremonies. Your wedding breakfast, whether that's a meal, whether that's an afternoon tea, is absolutely perfect. We can do up to 85 in here and the adjoining garden room. And just speaking about the ceremony side, usually your registrar will go here at the end. So you would have your registrar table, maybe some nice something on top of the registrar table, floral arrangement. You can have a beautiful backdrop behind here, which Amy from the Backdrop Boutique will be telling us all about the different options there. And then your seats facing that way as the bride comes in for her walk down the aisle. So if you are preferring an outdoor ceremony, I'll just take you outside. So we can do outdoor ceremonies, which obviously weather dependent. So when applying to do an outside ceremony, you need to apply for something called a duo license with your registrar. And that just means that you can get married outside and then you just pop back inside to the conservatory and sign your license. So it's all legal on the day. In regards to the ceremony, you can face down here at the end of the garden, or in between these two hedges, which a lot of couples choose as it's a nice frame. And then you are surrounded by beautiful flowers and foliage, and with the conservatory behind you. If you have got married in the conservatory, but you still want to utilize outside, then it's a perfect place for your reception drinks. So after your ceremony, you've either walked back down the aisle outside or outside the conservatory. All of your guests have thrown confetti at you, and then our team will serve you some drinks. So you can have your bubbly out here on the terrace, or whether you would choose to have Pimm's, cocktails, bottled beer, whatever you would like to have, and your canapes as well. So you can enjoy all of that outside, hopefully in the sunshine. And also, while your guests are all happy outside on the terrace having drinks and having canapes, you can then head off and go have your photographs, whether that's down at the beach or around the hotel. Your guests are happy, they've got the drink in hand, they've got some nibbles, so they're happy while you head off and have those photographs taken. So heading back inside to the conservatory, and I'll speak a little bit about your meals. I will also mention that we do have draping that comes down here. so that there's not a greenhouse effect if it's a hot day. It keeps you all nice and cool, and there's no glare if it's a nice bright sunny day. Also, the fairy lights stay up all year round, so that's an added bit of sparkle that you don't have to worry about. And other than that, you don't really need too much decoration. Maybe some flowers here and there, a nice backdrop at the back. But the room's already stunning and sparkly and light, so you don't really need too much, which is really nice. In regards to your meal, usually your top table can go along this back wall, which is nice and long for that traditional long top table. But also some people are choosing to do a round top table, for example, here. So you could perhaps sit round one side of the table, and then almost as if you've removed 2 seats here away. So you are kind of sitting top table style, but it's more informal. You're not going to be leaning down trying to talk to everybody. You're going to be able to talk to people in your circle, but you can still look out and see all of your guests. So it's a nice informal version instead of the long top table. And then, of course, all of your guests, whether you've got lots more, they can go into the garden room as well and spill out there. We provide all of the chairs, the tables, the linens, crockery, cutlery, utensils. So yeah, you just need to bring your guests and any decorations that you would like. I'll take us down to the eating rooms and bar. So going back through the hotel, past the lounges, which of course, if the weather isn't on your side, then you have got these beautiful lounges to enjoy your reception drinks. The yellow sofa is definitely a favourite for photographs. So coming through, again, you've got another lounge, which is a great place to relax while your evening reception is happening in the adjoining eating rooms. So you've got a gorgeous long bar here. So you're not going to be standing around too long waiting for drinks because you've got a great big bar. This is our eating rooms. So imagine all of the furniture cleared, your band or DJ in one of the corners here, and then obviously your dance floor right here, ready for your evening reception or party. So, and then you've obviously got the adjoining lounge here for, the guests that want to sit and have a little chat while the party's going on. While lots of dancing is happening. You can have your evening reception in the conservatory if you would like. You would just need to allow for some time to change the room around from the meal to the evening. Unless you are a smaller wedding, so perhaps 40 people or less, then we might not have to do that. But it is nice to come down to the eating rooms for your evening reception. It's nice to give your guests a change of scenery. You would have been down in the conservatory all day, so it's nice to come down here and change it up. And of course, you've got the bar as well, which is nice. And we have a great mixologist at the hotel who loves creating bespoke cocktails. So if you would like to create a his and hers bride and groom cocktail, see what is the most popular throughout the evening, or perhaps just a wedding cocktail, then that's something we can do. We've also got this adjoining terrace. So you know what it's like when you're at a party, you're dancing away, you get a bit hot, you want to come outside for a breath of fresh air, and you've got the adjoining terrace here. You can have your drinks out here, you can spill out, have a chat while you're still involved in the wedding. Obviously, if you're the bride and groom, you don't want to lose your guests from going to different parts of the hotel, so it's nice that everyone's sort of kept contained in a way. You're not going to lose atmosphere from them going to different parts of the hotel. So that is the hotel itself. I'll just show you number 19, which is a popular one for our bridal couples. So this is one of the favorites for the bride and groom because it's detached, it sits on its own, there's nobody next door. It's also got a beautiful roll top bath. There is a bathroom around the corner with a shower as well. This is also dog friendly. We have lots of different rooms at the hotel, some with hot tubs. We're building some shepherd's huts this year. So they're going to be some luxury cabins with their own hot tubs. And yeah, we've got twins, accessible rooms, interconnecting rooms. So something there for all of your wedding guests. And we'll have 28 in total. So sleeping about 56 guests plus children.